Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kristen and today I'm going to show you how I did this very blinged out Rudolph set. The color that I'm going to use today is M20 Velvet Teddy, which is by Notpolish, and I have already gone ahead, pre-prepped my red iguana hand with the Notpolish extra long C-curve tips, and the acrylic brush that I'm using is also by Notpolish and it is a size 12. So for my application, I am going to do 3 primary beads on each nail and then go ahead and add any additional little touch-ups that need be. I noticed that my first bead did not quite make the tip of the nail as opaque as I wanted it, so I just went ahead, added another little bead and feathered it back. My second bead I like to place just behind my first bead and then lightly pull it over the first bead. I will go ahead and just taper in my sides as I go along. I like to place my first bead fairly close to the cuticle and then just tap it into place and then pull down the remaining up over that second bead.
Making plans, what we're gonna do. I feel so blessed that I can be with you, 'cause God knows that I've been longing for you. I just wanna hold you close. You know the stars are shining just for you. Let's take a walk and we can follow the moonlight till we reach a place we can stay. Maybe kiss a bit and dream away. And in a while we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire.
Just as an example, right here, I noticed that I was a little deficient on that left side of that nail, so I just added another bead and tapped him into place.
So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. Ooh. While we're gonna go inside and drink our chocolate by the fire, 'cause all I want is to spend this day with you. Let me give you a Christmas moment we'll fill with love and joy. Love and so beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. I don't need any presents as long as I spend this day with you. So beautiful, kissing on a mistletoe, baby, with you. chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song.
I have laid all my acrylic. I'm going to go ahead and file and buff off camera as I usually do with my practice hand.
It will always be Christmas in my
And now we will jump into the art. So I have gone ahead and done a top coat of Matte It by Notpolish on all 4 of the nails because I only want the red parts of each nail to be shiny. So for the pinky, I'm going to go ahead and do some snowflakes. And I'm going to do 2 different ones, just a little bit different style. No 2 snowflakes are the same. So I do love doing snowflakes because you don't have to copy anything perfectly, make them match, anything like that. They are just kind of to your liking, whatever you want to do. I do like to kind of just play and make my own sometimes, and then other times I will see something that I saw online that I really liked and try to recreate that as closely as I can.
Holidays and cheer, but now I got my eye set on you. Oh, I'm not gonna play it safe.
Another thing that I like about the snowflakes is that you can do half snowflakes coming from the side and make them a little bit larger, like I'm going to do with this one, and then just give them some really neat detail inside of them.
I wanna have someone to hold, walking through the falling snow. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not going away, and right around the mistletoe, I'm gonna let my feelings show.
The striper brush that I'm using is the striper brush by Ugly Duckling, and the red that I am using is the red in the Mission Control paints from Young Nails. I will link all of the products that I used in today's video down in the description box, along with any discount codes I have, and also the link to my Amazon storefront, which just has all of my favorite Amazon nail goodies.
I'll be making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow failed. I wanna have someone to hold.
I'm looking so forward to doing a bunch of Christmas sets for you guys. I absolutely love Christmas sets. They're up there with the Halloween ones for me and summer. So the other thing too, for the Halloween, a bunch of people tagged me in recreations and I absolutely loved it. So if you guys recreate any of these or inspired by anything I've done, please tag me. I absolutely love seeing it.
for you. But now I got it.
Moving on to the pointer finger, another snowflake finger, and I am just trying to show you guys just a couple different ways to do different snowflakes, even though I have my big fat hand in the way right there, sorry. So this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and place the dots in the way of the arms of the snowflake, and then I'm gonna take my striper brush and just pull it through. Once I have cured my snowflakes, I do go in with a little bit of alcohol and just rub off that little bit of a tacky layer that they have, so that I don't have to try and top coat them super individually. That would have been very painstaking and hard, but it holds up really well. So I just go ahead and wipe off that tacky layer and leave it shiny.
I'm no longer going away. Right on mistletoe. I'm gonna let it show. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it show. I'm gonna let it show. Whoa, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh, oh. La, da, 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 oh, oh. La, da, da, da. Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you.
The middle finger is the Rudolph nail, and for him I did decide to use a water slide sticker for the eyelashes. So you see that little dish of water there. I set the water slide sticker down in that until it slid off of its paper backing. And now I just placed it where I wanted it and dabbed off any excess water. And now I am using Mat It by Notpolish just to go over it and hold it down so that I don't scooch it whenever I'm doing all my other nail art. The next thing I'm going to draw are Rudolph's ears. So for that, I just went from just above the eyelash and just did like a little kind of pointed, kind of rounded off pointed. It's not really pointy and not really round, somewhere in between. And I just did one on the other side, making sure to match its height and relation to the eyelash.
Till the sun comes up, these are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this
So I know I didn't say that I cured the mat after I put it on, but I did. And after that, I did notice that I wanted my eyelashes a little darker. So I am just going to go over with that striper brush once again and darken it up. And the black that I am using and the brown that I am using are both by Young Nails Mission Control paints.
da 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 da, making our Christmas.
Now I'm going to start with the fluffy part of his Santa's hat. And for that, I am using the white by the Mission Control paints from Young Nails. And I'm going to do this one a little different. I'm kind of putting it in the area that I want. And before I cure it, I'm going to go ahead and take some clear acrylic. I wanted to give it kind of a little bit more 3D, fluffier look to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle some clear acrylic in there. And I'm just tapping off the excess, and then I will cure it. Once I get all the excess acrylic off, I'm going to go back to that red and draw the red portion of his Santa's hat.
Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
For his little pom-pom, I'm going to go ahead and do the same as I did for the brim of the hat.
Rudolph, my man, you're the only one who can save the day. Say yea or nay. Now will you pull my sleigh?
Now I'm going to go ahead and use that same brown, and I'm going to just go ahead and give him some antlers coming out of the side of his Santa's hat. So if you're still with me, if you wouldn't mind leaving me some snowflakes down in the comment box, I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing.
Off my boy. Now don't you act so coy. Let us go and fill all the little children's hearts with joy. Rudolph, my dear, you know the forecast ain't clear. So will you please light the way and lead old Santa sleigh? Yeah, lead old Santa sleigh. Come on and lead old.
I am going to go ahead and give this nail another coat of Matte It by Notpolish. And the only part that I am not going to put the Matte It on is the white part with the acrylic over it.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody help me now.
And as I said earlier in the video, I want all the red parts shiny. So I'm going to go ahead with some Gloss It on a detailer brush and just go over the red part of his hat. This way was much easier than having to carve out around it with the Matte It. So I am now going to go ahead and make his puffy parts of his hat a little puffier. I wanted them a little more 3D. So I just went ahead, added a little more white paint and reshaped it a little bit to where I liked it a little bit better. And then I went ahead and just laid more acrylic over it once again. Once that is cured and all the acrylic is dusted away, I'm going to go ahead and do my gem placement. The gems that I am using are by Jenny Secret, and so is my gem picker and the gem gel that I'm using. What I'm using here for the bigger gems is actually Jenny Secret's crystal gel. The other one is more like a glue. So this one is more her gem gel. And I'm just going to use these beautiful gems she has from her red collection to make a pretty little design on this nail. Once I have my gems where I want them, I'm going to very carefully go around and smooth out the ledge of that gem gel with a flat brush. And then I will fix any gems that I moved out of place and then give it a good 60-second cure. After that, I'm going to go ahead and go around all of the gems without hitting any of the gems with some Matte It, just to matte that shininess back down from the gem gel, and that will complete my set. I hope you love this set as much as I do. Like I said, if you could just leave me some snowflakes down in the comment box, I'd appreciate it so much. I'm looking forward to doing more Christmas sets for you guys. And if you could, please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.
I've been longing to hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh oh, la 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 la. Oh oh, la 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 la. Oh oh, la 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 la. Making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back.